Welcome to the Dnyanjyoti Education Pune guys, and this session is reserved for those students who have recently completed their 12th standard examination and right now they are looking for the opportunity in which field should I go and pursue my career. So guys, sit back and relax. This session is exclusively for you. Now there is a big question that okay, I will go for the engineering stream, then afterward I will go for the doctor field, then after that I have so many options, but such kinds of thoughts will be just dominating your mind and you will be confused. But I'm here to give you some insights about one of the very reputed field so called as the civil services, and in this video we are going to talk about the Union Public Service Commission examination that will be the best choice for you, all of you guys. So let's take a look at our session and let's deep dive into this session. So guys, first of all, the basic utmost question that is been asked so many times to me is that why should we choose the civil services? See, there will be the people in the market who will be telling you that okay, this is this service or the after getting into the UPSC you will get a stable income, perks, and the car as well as bungalow and other perks or the other benefit which are associated so called as the standard life. But after that, some people says that this session is sorry, this examination is meant for what? Just to have a secured or healthy life in terms of the financial matters or just in terms of maintaining the status in the society. But after a certain point of time, when these things are fulfilled, when these needs are fulfilled in your life, there is a certain point called as the vantage point in which you should look and you should set your goal as the ultimate goal of your life, and that's what the civil services is all about, and that is the charm of the civil services, which gives you the opportunity to get connected with the people. So I'll be talking about the some of the infographics that I have prepared for you guys. The first one is that the utmost return, I think, the decision making power. So guys, when you are actually living in a society, everybody aspires to hold that power, or to just everybody aspires to hold the position or the authority in the society. So this services like IAS, IPS gives you just to have a decision making power in your hand, actually, that are meant to serve the people at the those who are actually on a ground level, those who are working on a ground level. Next to that, you can just change the people's life by creating a meaningful impact, because when you are actually sitting or just holding that authority, you can make a deliberate attempt to just elevate the standard of the living of that people. You can just make sure that their life is they can live a life so called as the worthy life according to the means that are set up by the constitution. Along with that, you can just implement the schemes like the food distribution, you can run the education programs, you can go into the rural development, and this will be the this will create a penetrating impact in a society in a long run. So it will create an all-round development of a society. So that's what I think your motto should be. Your motto should not be guided by like that okay, I will have a secured life, I will have the money, or just securing the financial cannons will be the my priority. Then I will say that this service is not for you guys. Go and look for something else. You can get into the IIT and secure a good package, and you can make the millions out of it. But if you want to balance your life with your professional and personal needs, then this service is exactly for you guys. Next to this, you can handle the real time crisis. Say for example, in the Pune recently, what I have been witnessing that brutally the girl was raped, and she was a child, and the administration is brought to the toe, and the highway is right now jammed, and people are demanding the immediate justice in that case, and they are witnessing there is a huge uproar in the society, and police have just cordoned that area. They have just arrested that accused in that case. So right now what the civil servants can do in this case, so they can maintain a cordial and amicable relations with the society. They can pursue the people just to go along with the constitutional goals. Along with that, what the civil servants can do. So just by following the basic principle which is set by the constitution, that is to renounce the practices which are derogatory to the status of a child and the women. So in this way they can ensure the holistic development of a society. They can reduce or shun the meanings of just this abuse or such kinds of things that are going in our society, and they can make our society well shaped. That seems a utopian, the idealistic one, that is beyond, that is impeccable, and that is the beyond the thinking process of the common people. So that's what the civil service can do. So really guys, they do have the powers, they do have power to change the society, but what is only needed is that only thing that matters is your vision, your dedicated efforts, and from the bottom of your hearts. Recently, one of, also I can give you one of the best example. On the 1st of May, the Maharashtra government just inaugurated the missing ceiling project, and after spending rupees 5,000 crore, this project was brought into the action. And what led to this project came into the action is that the dedicated vision of the political peoples as well as the civil servants, that actually the team from the Sweden came and they just studied that can we connect this Lonavala and the Khandala project, this highway, by the means of just creating the viable duct and elevated cable run pools, and as well as the other things. So they exactly studied all those things and just wanted to create a connecting infrastructure link, and that's what the engineering marvel has shown to us. So it's a dedicated vision of the politicians as well as the bureaucrats which can lead the nation to the front. So this is how the civil services tried to just create a meaningful impact in terms of maintaining the cordial relations, maintaining the law and orders in our society. Along with that, they can go for the development of a society, they can ensure the justice and the peace in the society. So that's it. So that's what you can choose. So as already I said that role in the policy making and the governance, they can just do it. Apart from it, variety of work. So that makes the civil services the charming. It means that there is no monotony of work. After there is a concept so called as the Fordism. So initially when the Ford motor, just I'm telling the stereotype, it's a live example that I have studied from one of the newspaper, that's I'm telling you. The Fordism is a concept where the repetition of task is done in order to just make sure that that quantity of goods are produced. It means that the people had to just do one job for the entire day of life, and this makes the work very boring and unenthusiastic. But what civil services can aspire you, that the unmonotony of the works or the real times problems in our society are varied, and there are numerous works or the numerous issues that needs to be resolved, and this makes or amuses the civil servants, that makes the civil servants to work on the different field with limited set or the repertoire of the knowledge. They can just get indulged into the policy making, they can go into the civil services like sports division, they can go into the justice department. So I think if you are just not get if you want to just explore the, or just want to just enjoy the problem solving of the people, then definitely this service is for you guys. So and realistic truth is that it's a highly competitive job. So guys, although I have discussed all of the points, but the dark and the harsh truth of this examination is that it needs at least 3 years of preparation from the from basic building of the building your basic knowledge. So almost it takes at least 2 hours, 2 years of preparation, along with plus 1 year of attempt. So you might just be thinking that is it possible to do this examination or to study this examination or to crack this examination with immediate effect? Then answer to it's guys, it's clear cut no. Why? Because the building the base of the examination requires at least 2 years, at least 2 years. So at least 2 years plus 1 year of a cycle of examination that ranges from giving the preliminary examination, after that clearing the prelims, then we come to the mains conclusion stage, and after that the interview. So this stage, the preparation stage is very cumbersome and arduous. So it really requires the hard and dedicated and religious efforts and time consuming process. Seriously, even though 7 to 8 years of a journey is very hard thing, and it's a very challenging task. So this truth should not be just remain under hidden somewhere else, but I should show the real face of this examination. That's why I have taken these bits in this infographics. So for the same purpose, what we have done, that we have launched the program so called as the Nirman project. So this will be a 3-year integrated program for dedicated for the aspirants who want to prepare for the UPSC and the MPSC. And this program is launched by our respected director sir. His name is Dr. Vishal Bendurkar sir. He's an ex officer from the government of Maharashtra. He was into the audit and accountant service of the Maharashtra government, and he envisioned that like the way he served the society, he just wanted to just take that initiative ahead and take that leap forward. So that's why he just established this Dnyanjyoti Education Institute way back 10 years before, and that is coming to the fruition, and with the same purpose that right now we have launched this program so called as the Nirman batch, and the details of the program will be shared with you if you will call on the number which is mentioned right over here. So it's your call, it's your discretion. If you want to get attached with us and if you want to prepare for the civil services, you can be with us guys. We will provide you the 3-year integrated program in which we will be giving you the online and offline recorded facilities as well as the offline lectures, in which there will be a problem solving assessment, in which we will be giving you the test series, in which we will be covering the holistic coverage of the syllabus from the point of the competitive examination. And it's not the process, it's not the syllabus that hurts, it is the process that hurts, and we are acclimatized or we are used to it. So what we will be sharing, we will be sharing the repertoire of our knowledge, we will be sharing the best of our knowledge, and will make you to just sail through this sea of so called as the competitive examination, and you will come with the flying colors, and with the flying colors as well as the success. That's it. So right now, just what I'm going to just tell you some the basic details what you need to do. So first of all, after completion of your 12th, what you should do, you should not immediately go into the coaching classes, I would say that. So first of all, your main priority should be choose a graduation subject wisely. That's it. Because ultimately your plan A is to just get into the UPSC or MPSC, whatever it may be. But my concern is that whenever you are going to write this examination, the basic essential prerequisite for this examination is graduation. So after completion of your graduation, what is the requirement is that you should build your basic knowledge in terms of your graduation, and after that then you can focus on these things. So select a subject that you can enjoy and understand very deeply. So the graduation of your choice, it should be a choice of yours, that you should be choosing this your graduation with in the subjects in which you have the deep interest, because you need to pursue it at least for 3 or 4 years. After that, build your strong basics. That's a very important. Understand the concept clearly, read the standard books, practice answer writing, and connect with the topics with the current affairs. So that's what you can do over a period of 3 years. Over a period of 3 years in terms of your graduation. So do your graduation with basic details. After that, why it matters for UPSC? UPSC try to test your understanding and not memories. Seriously guys, this is very true statement. It says that it doesn't test your knowledge or your memory. It try to just make analytical study. It means that this examination is not too much fact oriented. Even if you are not clear on the facts, it is possible that you may clear this examination, and there is no need for the specialized knowledge in this case, guys. Even though UPSC in its gazette have given this directions or the clear cut instructions, so that's why. So what can be the possible alternatives? Basically, you can go into the humanities. You can choose the political science, history, sociology from the art and commerce background. Okay, sorry, art, especially the art background. But after this, completing the BA and the MA, you can be into the professional teachings if this these things are not actually worked, they have not worked for you, then you can be into the teaching if you have seriously pursued the humanities. After that, the commerce, the economics, the commerce, the accountancy, this can be the possible the subject for you, all of you guys, to pursue your graduation. Then science, any subject with the interest, you can choose either physics, the commerce, the biology, or the mathematics. This can be the possible alternative. Along with that, the engineering, any branch, conceptual clarity is the key. But right now the IT field is dominating and it's proliferating. So many people are preferring engineering in terms of what? In terms of the computers and its background. So that are the options available to you. One of the option in front of you guys is also law. So BA will be also one of the course where you can just glide and you will come with the successive flying colors. So these are the some of the possible branches or the streams where you can get into this actually the graduation program and pursue your careers. Apart with this one is the UPSC exam pattern. So right now we are going to just discuss the stages of this examination. So in this case, I'm just going to I'm going to discuss only the important stages. So this is the first stage is the prelims examination. So it's an objective test in which it means that you need to bubble up the circles on the OMR sheet, that is objective marking has to be done. So you need to just fill up the blanks which are given in the answer sheet. So you don't need to write the whole paper like way we have done in the 10th and 12th class. Purpose is to test the qualify for the mains. The focus is the coverage of the topics, current affairs and the basics. It try to test what the accuracy, speed and the consistency. Next to, and this is very crucial stage because a lot of people, those who have good understanding of mains, just misses the bus to the mains because poor score in the prelims. So I have seen so many of friends or so many students who have given their religious attempts, but they failed to secure prelims and just missed the bus to the mains and did not get selected, and they had to look for the alternative. So mains written examination is the descriptive types. So actually in the mains examination you need to write 9 papers, in which out of 250 for the 250 marks, 3 hours continuously per day per paper you need to write, and it's in the nature of descriptive. So it means that you need to write an answer in terms of 150 words or 250 words so that you can do it. After this, when cumulatively after compilation of the 7 papers excluding the Marathi and the language paper, that is English, if they are taken or the weeded outside of this mains papers, the 7 papers marks are calculated, and if you are enough able, if you have scored enough, then you can just secure yourself to the personality test, which is commonly referred as the interview. And in this one, the face-to-face interaction is there with the UPSC board members, and to assess the personality, communication, the attitude, leadership qualities and the overall suitability of the candidature is been analyzed, and whether that candidate is suitable for this process is examined by the UPSC members. And presence of mind, the honesty, confidence, the balance within thinking, tip yourself, just you can, whether you are calm in the interview is also been checked. And remember, the good preparation is equal to plus right attitude. That is the key to the success. That's the master key. So just focus on the accuracy. Time management is the key arena of the prelims. In the mains, it will be the descriptive. It will try to analyze your range of knowledge, and in the interview they are going to check your personality. That's it. So these 3 things will be tested in the meantime. After this, how to start your preparation. So start with the NCERT basics, National Council of Education and Research Training. They have given you the books from 6 to 12 in your graduation. What you can do is that you can just read those basic books in which you need to study history, geography, and polity and economics. If you have just finished this core understanding, then it will be okay for you guys. So don't rush, understand and not mug up. So what I have given you the hint here is that don't try to mug up all those facts. Try to have a conceptual clarity, because conceptual clarity lasts for a longer times. So it is a persistence. So it is not like a perishable in nature. When you have a conceptual clarity, it goes or it runs with your the life cycle. So it's a kind of a life cycle approach you should go. So here I have shown you the photo or the infographics of the NCERT. So that's what you need to read during these 3 years of preparation. Along with this, build a current affairs habits. So you should have the anticipation of what is going in my society. For that purpose, you can read at least one newspaper. First one, it is the Hindu or the Indian Express. Either you can choose one of them and that will suffice your need. So either you can go for this Hindu or the Indian Express and just try to take a note of it out of it. Time 30 minutes daily, that's it, not much more than that. If you want to exceed, you can just exceed 10 to 15 minutes, that's it. So it cumulatively it makes the 45 minutes, not much more than that. In the initial prep or the when you are studying for this examination, you are preparing for this examination, in the morning time you can just take out 45 minutes and read the newspaper, and then you can just study the another subject. So focus on the issues, not the news or the gossips. So what Kangana Ranaut have said, or what she had said, or what is the political drama going in this state, or this should not be your concern. Your main concern should be what? The development activities. It should be your constitutional, economics and other domain. It should be your concern. Make it a habit today, it will become your strength tomorrow. So guys, reading is a newspaper is the mandate, or it's very important stage in which you should read newspaper on a daily basis for 3 years. If you will do it, what will happen? You will have a lexicon in your hand. It means that a strong vocabulary, and that is very useful for the UPSC, and ultimately it will prepare you for the personality test as well as the mains and the prelims. So many issues that are covered, or that are the questions which are framed, actually they are framed from the Hindu or the Indian Express. Usually the UPSC have the habit of asking the question from the Hindu, but right now they have tilted themselves and they sometimes pick up the articles from the Indian Express also and try to frame the questions on it. That's it. Apart from this, so again I have just brought this advertisement for you, that actually it is not an advertisement. This is what we are offering to you is, guys. So this is a Nirman. So what is Nirman? Just we will be giving you the complete understanding of the GS as well as optional and personality test in a wholesome within these 3 years. So you can glide through, or will come with the successful flying colors within the one immediate year after completion of your graduation. So if you want really a thorough, serious and dedicated preparation, then here are the number, guys. You can call and just connect with us and call to our team, get resolved your doubts, and your grievances will be redressed from our side. If you want to just if you want any consultation, say for example, what books should I buy, what kind of books should I buy, what kind of stuff out of it I should focus, what kind of things that I should skip, because what matters in this examination, the art of letting go, that is skipping the content which is not essential from this examination. The first initial year you will be messed with these things, that there will be a flooding of a content towards you guys, and you will be confused, you will be get bogged down by the so much content, and you will be thinking that, oh my god, do I need to read this one, do I need to just focus all those things? No guys, it's not the case. What you need to focus is that only essential content which is required for this examination called as the UPSC and MPSC. That's it. You need to filter it out, because unless and until you are not doing it, it will be the waste. Say for example, if your body requires 200 kilocalories and you are eating 1800 calories. So what is the point of eating 1800 calories per day? It's a merely waste of time, because 1600 calories are not the need of, they are not needed actually for you guys. What is the need? Only 200. Then what you can do, I will eat only 250 calories or 200 calories, that is the need of my body, and my need is fulfilled. That's it, that is sufficient for me. So why you are wasting the time? So for that purpose we will be guiding you guys. So don't miss this opportunity, and you will get definitely success if you will follow the mandate or the instructions that we are clearly giving to you. So that's it. Now apart from this, uh, the final quote what I can say about this examination is that don't try to prepare for the UPSC today. Yeah, you heard it right. It might be amazing or the surprising for you guys, because you will think that what he's saying, this guy is mad or not. What is he saying? We have come here to just prepare for the civil services, and he's saying that you don't prepare for the civil services. Are you totally lost your mind, or are you out of your mind? No, my clear cut instructions or my humble request to you guys is that prepare yourself to just become capable of clearing the UPSC. Your job is not to just prepare for the UPSC. Your job is to just prepare for the UPSC. That's not your that should not be your concern. Your concern should be capable of that one. Be competent. You should have that skills, and that you can utilize for your just clearing this examination. So these were the details that I have shared with you. And at the last but not least, thank you so much just for listening me for entire period, or for this session or the entire tenure, the time which I have taken for you guys. Sometimes there may be a boredom, there may be a time in which you'll think these points are useless, what should I do with this one, because just I have cleared my 12th and I need to just focus on the vacation. Absolutely, that should be your concern, because for the entire 1 year you have given your heart, soul, your all the efforts in this examination. So what should I say is that you should definitely try this examination, but simultaneously you should not ignore the facts that I have reiterated in this session. So my best wishes all of to all of you are always with you. If you will be with us, that will be a very meaningful things for us, and in which we will just try to give you the essential content. We will allow you just to just focus on those things which are really important from the perspective of examination. And just speaking these few words, I'll be taking your leave. Thank you so much guys for listening to me for more than 30 to 35 minutes. That's it for the day. See you again next time, and that will be the end of this big picture of discussion on the what should be the way out after the 12th standard. Thank you so much. See you again next time.